And we've talked a lot this week about the weather disaster, the snow and ice in Texas. And the US President Joe Biden is set to declare a major disaster for Texas now, clearing the way for more federal funds to be sent in that direction.
And slowly power is returning, because we know millions of people have been affected by power cuts. But we're now told some 30 million people are facing difficulties accessing clean water. Lane Luckie is a reporter for a local TV station in Texas and joins us now. Thank you for staying up to talk to us. What are conditions like where you are at the moment?
Well, they're quickly improving. If you can believe the temperatures are much warmer than we've seen over the past week. I'm in Tyler, Texas, a city of about 110,000 people. And this kind of weather event is very unusual for this part of the country. We've been below freezing for more than a week. And right now we're just about 3 below zero, the Celsius that is. And Tyler is about 150 kilometers to the east of Dallas, to give you some perspective. We've had a chance to kind of thaw, and that's what we're looking forward to over the next couple of days. But as you said, really the situation is just beginning. People without power across the state of Texas, that situation is improving a little bit. But right now it is water. Water is everything. So many people across the state of Texas are without some of the basic essentials, like just something to drink or able to cook with.
And what is the water issue? Why has that become such a major problem?
So we've now learned that the state's infrastructure was just not up to the task of surviving this extreme frigid weather. So many of the state's water plants, power plants were knocked offline by snow and ice and just the sub-freezing temperatures. And trying to get those power plants back online has been a bigger challenge. And so right now, cities have no pressure due to burst water pipes. Near where I am, the city of Lufkin, about 40,000 people, the entire city was without water for more than a day. They're slowly getting pressure back and bringing in generators to power the city's water plants.
Wow. And we know that, as you say, the infrastructure there just not built for these kinds of temperatures, but people's homes aren't either, really. They're not insulated the way that homes in colder countries might be.
To some degree. Again, here we have fairly mild winters in most parts of this state, and we're hoping that this is once in a generation type event. This is certainly the amount of snow, ice, and here in Tyler, we set an all-time low temperature record here just last Tuesday. It really was incredible just how cold it was, but this is certainly going to be a learning lesson for a lot of municipalities across the state of Texas.
Thank you very much indeed, Lane Luckie, TV presenter out there in Texas. And I know some people clearly very vulnerable from this kind of severe drop in temperatures and lack of access to basic services. So huge community projects being built to try and support those families.
Talk about the infrastructure not being ready. It looked like Lane wasn't quite warm enough. I suppose you need a big, heavy coat in Texas normally, do you? But I hope he warms up very soon.